Welcome back everyone. Now that we have studied the mass defect, let me explain that what is mass defect in details and let's begin. So we have studied that there is something called as mass defect that gives us z times mp plus a times minus z mn, and then finally we subtract it with the mass of actual nucleus. So this is our theory. This is the mass defects formula. So what does it actually states? Well, let me try to explain this. So this is our nucleus. This is the location where the protons and neutrons stays. So this is called as our nucleus. So where are our protons and neutrons? So here are our protons, and then here are our neutrons, and they all stays together. So this is the area covered by the protons and neutrons. So in deeper investigation you can see something like this. Like on the case space thing, you will able to see these type of the figure in 3D, right? I cannot draw the 3D here, but it is in 3D. So in 3D we have protons and neutrons splitted in the nucleus, and the nucleus itself, the interesting thing to note here is the nucleus itself is having mass. Like these areas that you can see as just the space, these space area also carry some mass. To explain this, let me try with a short elaborated example. Imagine you are on a trampoline, something you can jump upon, and two of you and your friend are standing there. So if we try to experiment in such a way that if I put the weighing meter here, and one time I put the weighing meter here, I can get the reading like 40 kg, and on the other side it will be 50 kg. But now imagine what happened in this area if I put weighing machine here. Does it show some kind of mass or not? So if you see the area of this one, so one person is standing here bending this area, and one person is standing here bending this area. Let's call these persons Newton and Einstein. Newton and Einstein. Okay, so Newty and Einstein. Well, don't take me wrong in that. Okay, so Newty and Einstein are there. So their combined average mass also affects this area. So when we calculate the mass of proton and mass of neutron, we left with this area that also shows some mass. And that surely be the defect, because that's not the real mass, but it is still there. So that's why we study mass defect. And now I taught you the PhD level thing in the research that is still not available on the public domain, so I accept that it could be changeable according to the higher level of the sciences that you might study in the future. But for the simplicity, I have tried to explain with the real life elaboration that you can, well, not patented one. Okay, with all that things, we are done with the mass defect. Now in the next one we are going to study more fun thing, so stick with me, stay tuned.